Hey guys, it's Brian here, and so I haven't filmed in probably 3 months now, but we're not even gonna get into that because we have much bigger things to talk about that I can't believe. I do have a manhwa recommendation type video coming soon if it's not already up. It's like 85% edited, so hopefully it'll be up soon. And also, I just want to point out, my eyelashes are the exact same. I have no idea why they don't look like they're the exact same. But anyways, let's get into the point of this video because I can't believe I'm sitting here making it after so many years, since 2017. So if you're an OG person to my channel, you know my favorite manhwa, the manhwa that started it all, was Who Made Me a Princess. And I just discovered last night, and I just read it last night, that it's finished. I had absolutely no idea. If you've been following my channel, you know I haven't really been reading manhwa too much lately, and when I was reading it, I was waiting for a bunch of chapters just to upload so I could just read a bunch all at once. And so that was the case with Who Made Me a Princess. I know Spoon had a lot of breaks in between chapters. I would say they did have quite a few breaks, so that was also just another reason why I wasn't following it as much, because I didn't want to be pacing around impatiently waiting every 10 days or so, and they did have quite a few breaks. But then I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a picture I hadn't seen before, so I clicked it, and someone asked what chapter it was from, and they said the final chapter. And I was like, what? What do you mean the final chapter? So I decided to sit down and read the last 3 chapters. The final chapter is chapter 125, and I just want to sit down and talk about it because I feel like I have to. I feel like I've made so many videos that I should sit down and talk about how I feel about Who Made Me a Princess. It is something I do prefer to do, talk about completed manhwa, because then I don't want to be like, this is the absolutely most perfect manhwa and well, it's still ongoing, because like it might change, like, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, so this is just gonna be a rambly video. I suggest getting a tea. I wish I had one. I'm gonna get one after I film this, and get a snack. But so if you're familiar with my channel, you know I've only talked good things about Who Made Me a Princess. I did recently post another video about Who Made Me a Princess, just talking about the romance aspect and things like that, because the story did wrap up. The story was wrapped up. I feel like Spoon kind of just continued it to, I wouldn't say wrap up the romance aspect, because that was just something important to people, because they, should I say spoilers? I feel like this isn't a spoiler, but they didn't really wrap up the romance. I think she left, I'm saying she. I feel like it's a she. I should say they. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say they just because I don't want to be wrong. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna say they. But I think they kind of left it open-ended just so that no one was disappointed. For me, like, I know I did talk about the romance, but I also did mention in previous videos, I'll try to link them down below, that I don't think it's right for people just to attack artists and authors and everything because a book doesn't go the way they wanted to, or someone doesn't end up with who they wanted to. And I kind of thought that was what was going to happen, because I feel like a lot of the last few chapters were kind of fan service to give Lucas and Athanasia some like cute moments, which I personally really did enjoy, because I am a Lucas and Athanasia, like, it's just who I like together as a couple. And I believe they might end, spoiler, I believe they end up together in the novel anyways. But I did mention in my previous video, like, no one should feel the need to have to do these things because people are outraged. Like, it's just not right. Like, I know I made videos, but I feel like my videos are very lighthearted about it, because like, either way, regardless of who she would end up with, I still enjoyed the manhwa. And yeah, I feel like the last few chapters were more kind of fan service and giving a little bit more romance, because realistically, Who Made Me a Princess doesn't have that much romance. There is romance between, no, like, there's little tidbits around, I'd say, but like, there was really no real romance. It was just a girl's relationship with her father, and like the whole historical princess kind of aspect, magic, Mona, all that. And overall, it was a great story. Like, I truly really enjoyed it. And like I said, I wanted Lucas and Athanasia to end up together, but I feel like they left it open-ended just to make everyone happy, because there are people that prefer Athanasia with Ezekiel and everything. And so I didn't mind it. I think the ending was good. I think it wrapped up really well. It's not completely over though, I'd say. If you continue reading after the last chapter, they do mention that they're going to have some side stories. I believe they're going to have some with Claude, and Diana is the mother's name. I believe with Felix and Lily. And I think there was a few more. I think possibly Jeanette as well. So there are going to be other side stories included. Me personally, as much as I love the book, I just don't know if I will check them out. I think it's kind of like how Fruits Basket did that movie or whatever it was. I still haven't checked it out, if we're being honest. Fake fan, I guess. But to me, like, I think I just get invested in characters, and I don't believe Lucas and Athanasia and Ezekiel are going to be in these side stories, like maybe mentioned briefly, but they're not going to be the main characters, even though I feel like Ezekiel was never truly the main character, but you know what I mean. I may like eventually check it out, like maybe once I'm back to reading a bunch of manhwa and like I'm just going and I'm finishing them, I might end up checking out some side stories whenever they come out. I don't believe there was any release dates or anything like that. But overall, I'd probably give Who Made Me a Princess like a 9.5 out of 10. I know there is some bias, like I said earlier, it was my first manhwa, it was my favorite manhwa, and like I loved the art style. Like there was just so much to it that I really enjoyed. I think it really ended full circle. I don't think there was really any plot holes that I can think of. Again, it's been so long since I read it because it did start in 2017. I couldn't believe it. 2017. That's so long ago now. But yeah, like I mentioned, I have really no complaints about it. My only criticism would be I feel like it was for fan service, but I feel like it was just like the romance thing was pushed, and as someone that was like such an avid reader and enjoyed it so much, to me personally, I did feel like the author kind of was pushed towards that direction. I feel like they wouldn't have originally done it. Maybe without all the, if there weren't so many comments possibly from fans. And yeah, like it was nice to see, but like it wasn't required. Like, I didn't need to see it. Like, I would have been happy regardless. Because, yeah, just the way, like, I guess, spoiler, like, the way Lucas was acting in some of the chapters, I was like, this isn't why I loved Lucas. He's just really acting different. We find out why, kind of. Yeah, we find out why. But yeah, I don't know. It feels so weird. I can't believe it's over. I was so surprised. If you have read Who Made Me a Princess and you've finished it, please let me know your thoughts and how you feel and everything like that. I'd love to talk about it. I feel like this is one manhwa I've reread multiple times and I know it pretty damn well, so I'd love to talk to you about it. Let me know how you felt about the ending. I feel like it honestly was wrapped up rather well, and yeah, it was just an overall good story. Like if you want a romance manhwa, I wouldn't really recommend it for you. It's definitely, I could have like a subcategory of romance, but even then I feel like that's pushing it. It was just so good. I feel like, I also don't want to say it was like the first of its kind because I feel like that's a lie, but I feel like a lot of manhwa that are very similar to it came out afterwards, and I feel like I have seen a lot of manhwa that are inspired by it. Again, I don't know which one was the first of its kind, so please don't quote me on that and come at me saying I'm a liar, because I'm well aware that's most likely not the truth. But yeah, I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. Like, I feel like, even though I wasn't like go keeping up with it, it just feels weird. It just feels weird. I knew it was be ending soon, like I could just tell that it was coming to a wrap, just especially since the main story did end. But I think it ended beautifully. I did quite enjoy it. I loved reading Spoon's little comments at the end, just talking about the side stories and just just hearing about like their overall thoughts and their journey and everything like that. I did just yawn. I'm not crying. I'm not that emotional over the manhwa ending. It's also very late. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and film because I haven't filmed in ages. And like I felt like I needed to make this video, just like how I felt like I needed to announce the Fruits Basket movie coming out, because like I was just always talking about Fruits Basket on this channel, and I feel like in almost all of my manhwa recommendation type videos I always mention Who Made Me a Princess, or I recommend things that remind me of Who Made Me a Princess. But yeah, it's over. But yeah, like I said before, if you have read it, let me know your thoughts. If you don't know it's finished and you're finishing it right now after seeing this video, please let me know. If you have any similar recommendations, feel free to leave those down below as well, because I know people do use this channel a lot for recommendations, and I feel like, I definitely have been slacking a lot, especially posting. I don't think I've posted a video in over a month now. I've just had a lot going on and I haven't felt motivated to film at all / edit. And I just honestly haven't had time as well. But yeah, when I saw this and I finished it, I was like, I need to film right away. I mean, I didn't film right away, it was the next day, but regardless. But yeah, I just want to say, like, I can't recommend this manhwa enough. I think it is a great manhwa. I think it's a great starter manhwa from experience. I think Spoon is an incredible, is it a manga artist? Manhwa artist? Would it be manhwa artist? Sorry, I'm not too familiar with all this, and correct me politely, please, as you see fit. But I think they did an incredible job overall. I'd definitely check out their other works if they do have other works. I'm not too familiar. And yeah, hopefully I will slowly get back to posting videos again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. If you are going to talk about spoilers or anything, just put a spoiler warning down below just in case someone hasn't checked out this manga, even though I'm talking about how it's finished. I don't know. I mean, sometimes someone could be looking for a completed manga, click this video, see it's completed. Hopefully I didn't wreck anything. I don't think I did. It feels weird filming again. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so random. I mean, I would happily film about books too, because I'm still on my book grind. I think I've read like 26 books for this year. I have Goodreads. If you want that, I'll try to remember to link that down below. But I feel like I couldn't do a book YouTube channel thing because I feel like some people, like, I look at Goodreads, I feel like I've talked about this before, but we're gonna talk about it again just cause, and then I'll shut up. But I feel like I go on Goodreads and then I finish a book, give it its little rating, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to type a review, because, like, I don't know what to say. I never know what to say. To me, it's like good book or bad book. But, like, I'll look at people's reviews and it's a novel in itself, and I'm like, how did you decipher all these things from the book? Like, some people clearly got big brain. I do not. I do not have big brain. To me, I'm just like, alright, or no, I didn't like it. Like, it's very simple for me, so that's why I don't think I'd really be able to make a book channel or talk about books. And again, I don't even know if people would care about that because I feel like I'm just solely an anime and manhwa channel for the most part. Manga as well. I haven't talked about manga on here in ages. Though I did start Chihaya Furu, the manga, because, like, I love that anime. But yeah, if you guys ever want some book recommendations, let me know. I have read plenty. We could do that. I could do, like, a quick one, like those little TikTok videos. I love those book TikTok videos. But yeah, I'm getting completely off topic because I haven't filmed and been social in ages. So I'm gonna get going. Like I said, if you have any recommendations, if you want to talk about the ending or anything like that, feel free to do that down below. I almost always reply. It might take me a little while to reply just because life's a lot right now. But I promise if I can reply, I always do if it lets me. And yeah. Like I was saying before, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. I hope you guys are having a great day or had a great day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.